Okay, this one is attempt number 3. So I've just moved. The second attempt I pulled out really quickly because of just getting a taunt from the Titan.
First, I'll kill you.
So yeah, from the Titan, he taunted Ormiriel, and she just went up and just got obliterated by the assassins. And then I got a crit on me by another one on literally Abby for 1700 damage. So I just dropped back a few units.
My blade hungers into the dark.
See how this holds out.
Let my blades feast. Shadows envelop me.
Fight for your honor. Pitiful. You're mine. Victory or death. Pitiful.
Right, I am going to drop a heal here because she's getting a bit low.
The suffering must end.
Mortis, use my body.
Let's get rid of him.
Mother Nevendaar, in your name.
So they're going to do a heal here.
Come closer, children.
I'm going to try and stay back as much as possible here.
Quickly.
Come up one.
You're mine. Die.
Just do that. He's dead next turn. But
I will not stray. Arma Frodantier.
good evade. It's not what I wanted. Come down.
Let's move. Face out. Die.
Oh, come on.
Going quietly. Your blood fades easily. Shadows envelop me. His holy eye closes. Fight me. For my dread queen. Mortis, use
Right, that's good. He's now immobilized for 2 turns. She's immobilized, so... Let's just defend here.
Be gone from these lands.
What are they going to do? All right.
Die. Move out. Stand down.
None of mother. Feast on them.
Regent's not moving still. Don't really want to go any further than that. I'm going to risk it here. He's going to die.
Feel the rage flow.
Armath Reduntiae.
Still... Come up. Right. Trying to get him to be attacked here. Missed, of course.
For Mortis. You stink of the living. None of mother. Feast on them. Mother Nevendaar. In your midst.
Interesting. Didn't go for him. Not going to push up too far here.
Die. We will prevail.
Of course. Let's get him down. All right. We're in such a better position here. Spread out nicely here. Here we go. Here we go. I want them to come to me. Just going to defer here. I want them to come to me.
Give your life to Galleon.
Okay, that's not going to work.
I'm going.
Push up a little bit. Here we go.
Your blood is your shame.
Glory will
Just got to keep
be mine.
them spread here.
For my dread queen.
Why not get blinded? Let's take that guy out. You're immobilized. You're now immobilized. That's fine. Right, can you move yet? You can. Right. Don't miss. It's fine. That's literally the one guy I don't mind dying.
Scorch the This suffering must end.
1,000 damage. Attack him. Of course. Need more to attack that. Mobilized? Yep. That's why the hell wouldn't you be?
The life stream drains from you.
Missed.
Let's move. You're done. We will prevail.
All right. Get him up. Ideally to here. Let's just blind him here. This battle, man. Jesus.
Walk in his light.
For my dread queen. You stink of the living.
Move up here. Right, you dead? You are. Lovely. Right, it's just me and the Regent now. He gets a slight heal every single time. You're immobilized, so...
You're mine. Stand down. These are not your lands.
4 misses, why not? It doesn't hit hard. He doesn't hit hard. I might have been able to do it the first time round, but I'm not sure I could have done. I'm gonna move this here. Just, I don't want him moving out of here, to be honest.
The life stream drains from you.
I'm gonna move you in here. You're incorporeal as well, so you've got a 30% dodge. That's fine, you can immobilize, that's not a problem. We can now got a circular heal as well.
You're mine. You're mine.
It's good 2,000 damage there. It's down under half health, well, nearly at half health.
For Nevendaar.
Some good damage.
These are not your lands.
Your purification begins.
It's fine.
Pathetic land.
You got nowhere to run, my friend.
You stink of
Really, really am pleased by this battle. It's challenging. And just by pulling them back off the, you know, the front, we've been able to do it. You won't get his next ability off.
give your life to Galleon.
Yeah, healing 191 is not going to do too much for you. Don't need any healing, do we? No. Once that runs out as well, we're golden.
Stand down.
1300 damage.
Stand down.
1600. Oh, thank God for that. Oh boy, what a battle. We'll get the cutscenes out of the way and
It does not matter, Nephilim. You cannot kill me. Nothing can. I am damned to be reborn until I serve her will. You cannot free me of this burden with death.
Catanira's wants don't matter. You failed to take me. Again.
She is the change Nevendaar seeks. Not you. She must speak the name.
you slide Rift deep into the Inquisitor's rotted belly and you twist. Once for desecrating your father's grave, once for your mother. Once for the Lows and for the Emperor, and for every other atrocity in which the Veil are guilty. Just as Varen had, the Inquisitor's corrupted life force slowly emanates from his dead corpse, feeding your plates of Horus.
Your armor is absorbing his energy, but that means...
I don't understand. My armor reacts to demons harboring Horus's soul. Only once did it absorb another, but that was Varen, an angel.
The question lingers as you gently place what's left of your mortal father's remains back into his burial. As you leave the tomb, you can't help but feel you yet again have more questions than answers. Chris's long sword, full moon. So let's quickly look at units here. And this is again what I've done is my standard setup has been that. And by pulling it back here, well, she was the main one. She here, she was getting blessed in to their. They were coming in and doing their circular things, and then the Titan was doing his sort of stomp ability, and he stomped across. And then he did a throw straight away, so he didn't have to move to attack. So he could throw and he could stomp. That throw with the boulder taunts. So she got taunted. She then tooted off. And in came the two assassins. Gone. And at that point, then, you know, you sort of gone. You know, with a good damage dealer down, you know, you're not going to do it. So, yeah, just that subtle change was everything that I needed to for that battle. So that's good. But let's head out, and I'm going to have to cut 2 videos together. If not, this is going to be an hour and a half. So I'm going to have to say split the other. You have a video out as well. But let's just get Artius's in. Or I might just post up the hour video, to be honest. I don't quite know yet. Depending on how this goes, because this is probably an over half an hour video by the time I get to the end. So I might just leave the hour in, which doesn't leave the greatest exits in the last one, but... As you emerge from the Tomb of Wheels, you do not hear the sound of distant battle cries, but of celebration. Somehow, impossibly, you are victorious. Despite it all, the Lows have risen again. You return to Artius, not to find not just him, but to Orion's entire family. He rushes past you into their open arms.
His sisters missed him. All 17 of them.
I'm only counting 15. Where's Pixis? Aquila?
15. I'm so used to saying 17 that I...
Tears well in his eyes. You hug tightly, and you feel the hulking man quiver in your arms, burdened by the weight of his grief.
We will mourn them tonight. He still has his cousins, aunts, uncles. but my 2 youngest daughters fell in the invasion. Young Aviana, Nevendaar has taken so much from you, but it has not taken your strength. Thank you for being here and for protecting my only son.
Where's my mother?
My mother's body.
Your friend took care of everything. She's at your home waiting for you. Go to her.
What happened in the battle?
The Veil rode in with trained forces. You were outarmed and outnumbered. I don't know if I should be impressed or horrified.
Both. Your speech gave us something to fight for. This is more than a simple realm of the Empire. This is our home.
What do you know about the Veil?
Before the war, you served the Emperor.
Proudly.
What do you make of the Veil? None of their actions make any sense.
Their zealotry has been part of the Empire since Demosthenes I ruled, though then the Church had different names. As for what their intentions are, you know better than anyone.
That's not very hopeful. I have no idea.
I'll go see my mother.
Don't mind, Arietis. I think it's time I say goodbye.
After this night, the world will change forever. Make sure you have no unfinished business. Okay. So there's the treasure chest here. Let's do a quick scout thing, because I am missing a house. Not up there. That's the pub. Can't do anything more here. We've got that. There's nothing else here. That's where Mum's body was. That is Mum's body. Aha. Right. Well, there's nothing I can do about at the top there, so...
It looks like no one's lived here in an epoch.
I don't understand. It's my home. Why was my mother living in squalor?
She deserved better than this.
To lose her husband, then lose me. I didn't realize how much she must have suffered in this house. Alone.
Though dilapidated, the house seems to call to you. What remains of the door creaks in the passing breeze. Inspect the house. You enter the creaking door to the modest kitchen. Coruscant follows, looking around at the ransacked cupboards. Inspect the cupboard. Broken stoneware and shattered glass sits worn, covered in dust. It remained like this a long, long time. Check the hearth. The memories flood back. Though the hearth sits empty and cold, you smell stew. You feel warmth. Your mother hums you a tune. How long ago has it been, really? Continue to the salon. You leave tracks in the dust as you and your partner silently, solemnly make your way. Filaments catch the light, dancing in the air around you to unheard music. Check the papers strewn about. You flip through old papers and find stories she's read to you as you slept. Colonel Magliak and the Impossible Toad, Queen Tillingash, Last Hurrah. Nothing stops a mother's heart. The last one, it was your favourite. It still is. Check the floorboards. You open the floorboards to find a small cubby you hid in when the Veil were passing through. You knew to be afraid as their heavy metal boots clanked against the floor above you. You knew to hold your breath as they searched. You just didn't know they were searching for you. His chair remains, moth-eaten and covered in soot. He tracked home from the forge. He must have never sat in it after he died. Move to the bedroom. As you step into the old bedroom, the room changes about you. Small toys Orion carved you sit on the shelf. Light beams in, another hot day. Your mother calls to you from the kitchen. What a smell! Is it pastry? What's the occasion? Call back to her. You open your mouth to call back, but no air escapes. You try to move your feet, but they are heavy, as though trapped in wet sand. But it's your birthday. The pastry will be your cake. No, the pastry was to be your cake. Your mother calls your name again. She's desperate, terrified. Your father screams just beyond the wall. The Veil have come again. This time they're intent on finding you. Instead, they will die. So will he. You go back through the door and whisper a final goodbye. Whatever this house was to you, it hasn't been that in a long, long time.
I said a prayer when we were in there. But you're quiet.
Just a lot of memories. Some good, some not. Hey, my father's forge is just past here. You mind if we stop by?
Your father's forge. Yeah. Do that again. This will end this place quite nicely. Got the Defender of the Lows just there. You step through the wreckage of your father's old forge. You place your hands on the surface of the sharpening stone. Cold, smooth. How odd that something so beautiful could make weapons so deadly.
Aviana, I hate to interrupt, but we're being watched.
You turn to see a humble old man watching from a safe distance.
It can't be. Little Aviana. How happy I am to finally meet you, though you're a bit older than your mother described.
Tell me your name.
No need to be alarmed. My name is Loir. I was Celia's husband.
It pains you to hear her name spoken. You avoided saying it for so long. But, husband?
You didn't know. I see. She left something for you. A key. Though I imagine you have some questions for me first.
How did you meet?
I didn't realize she met anyone. I left after my father died. My human father, that is.
After his passing, she set up an apothecary. She treated my wounds from a battle against the elves in Italian. Frankly, her bedside manner was terrible. But luckily for both of us, the fate hand kept us together.
When did you marry?
No one told me she'd remarried.
It was years ago. She wrote you a letter, but never had anywhere to send it.
Did she not know of Ilian?
By then, Aviana, so much time had passed that she wasn't sure you wanted to hear from her. When our sons left for the war, we hoped they'd one day find you in battle and that they'd send you home. But it wasn't meant to be.
I have brothers.
You and my mother had sons? That means I have brothers.
Had brothers. Our eldest died in the rebellion on the Plains of Widows. The other died in the war for Varantor.
A chill runs through you. Could you have faced them both? Could you have killed them? Surely the fate hand wouldn't be so cruel. What was she like?
It's been so long. I worry I forget what she was like.
Well, she was happy and talked about you always. She was so proud of her daughter. She had a temper, and she wasn't afraid to punch the odd soldier or two in the lip. She refrained from drinking generally, but when she did, oh, she really did. She loved to sing, to dance, and sometimes she'd be so quiet. She'd stare out at the road for hours, hoping to see you ride in.
What happened to the house?
The house is destroyed.
She moved on, Aviana. What choice did she have? She couldn't spend her days being a custodian of the past, just in case one day you came home. Then, with so many escaping from Varantor, from Italian, from the path of flesh and flame, she used it to give them shelter.
I'll take the key now.
Did she say what the key's for?
Only that it opens the cellar door beneath your father's old forge. As for what's in the cellar, that's anyone's guess.
He hands you the key. You want to thank him, but the words catch you in your throat. He nods knowingly and understandingly. Enter the cell beneath the forge. Oh, it's up here. Interestingly, you try the massive rusted key given to you by Loria. It barely turns. Coruscant places her hands around yours, and together you pry the lock. Can't see there being many enemy here somehow. It's probably like a weapon or something. Inuel's belongings. As you open the chest, you catch the faintest scent of honeyed flowers. It's her, Celia, your mother.
Mom?
You turn to see her. Your eyes scan the darkest of chamber, but you see nothing.
The chest has been sealed for so long. The air stayed undisturbed, like a ghost.
You breathe deeply, greedily. With every inhalation, you feel her close to you. But it does not last.
It was like she was here, even if for a moment.
You look each other in the eyes. You see his hurt, his pain, and he sees yours. You shake your head like you're rattling the sadness out, and you look into the chest. Stay with me while I look through it.
I might be here a while. Do you mind staying with me?
His smile implies he'd be happy to spend an eternity here with you. He's not he. Inspect the note about Inuel. You take the note addressed to you. Like the others in the chest, it was never sent.
Little Aviana, if you're reading this, then you know. Never question the love your father and I had for you. Yes, you were given to us. Yes, we tried to keep you hidden from the veil. But all of that came second to our love for you. It was a love your true mother, Inuel, foretold. You should know that she loves you too. She came many times to see you when you were still a child. To sit by your bed at night. To watch you sleep. Eventually it became too dangerous for her. And I suppose eventually it became too dangerous for all of us. Please come home. There is so much more I have to tell you. Yours forever.
A note about Rift. Taking a note written in your mother's writing.
Little Aviana, one day I will explain everything. For now, know that your mother and father were fated to be joined together. The essence of her love is entombed in a blade. She asks that, when you're ready, you find the blade and keep it close. Doing so keeps Inuel close, too. Please come home. There is so much more I have to tell you. Yours forever.
Inspect the note about your seal. You blow the dust off a note written by your mother's hand.
Little Aviana, the seal you bear is called a seal of angels. It was given to me by your mother, and so I give it to you. Keep it close to your heart, where she belongs. Please come home. There is so much more I have to tell you. Yours forever.
Inspect your mother's scarf. You find a pale blue scarf your mother used to wear. It's more worn than you remember, but no less beautiful. Take the scarf. You take your mother's scarf and carefully fold it into your pack. Part of her will be with you always. Take the weapon. Reach into the chest and pull a strange weapon from the chest. Made with iron from the unholy legion, but forged by mortal hands. Could it have been made by your father?
It's beautiful.
You take the heavy token and close the chest. Its latch locked shut. Though it's impossible, her spirit seems to fill the chamber, to feel you, and to gently push you forward. Okay, battle strategy ultimate abilities. You've learned your first ultimate ability. Wow. Ultimate abilities are unique to Aviana and her companions. When someone in your party learns the ultimate ability, it will be assigned automatically as a third ability in combat. Ultimate abilities are extremely powerful and can drastically affect the tide of battle. They function a bit differently from normal abilities though. Each starts with initial cooldown during combat before they can be used. We're level 50. We've got the Rod of Angels. I wonder, because I brought Coruscant along, if that meant that's why we got this. Spells that deal divine damage deal an additional 20%. Well, shit. That's 20%, and that's another 25, so I'm doing 45% damage. Level 50. Excellent. Can we... Okay. We've done that. Oh, we're at 40 minutes. I still want to just speak to Mum. And that will end this zone. And then beginning of the next one, which will be a new recording session for me, and this one's gone on for like an hour longer than I ever thought it would. We will likely explore somewhere in Ilion that we haven't done before. Let's speak to Mother. There amidst the stillness of your childhood home, you see her. You could almost be dreaming some serene dream. In a way, perhaps, that's all the four heavens are, the places that souls go to dream.
She'll find the light of the four heavens.
You hesitate. It's been long, so long since you've seen her face. She's just how I remember.
It's like she's been frozen in time. She's absolutely beautiful.
I understand they're celebrating tonight, after the mourning. We should probably prepare a burial.
Right. I hadn't thought about it.
She should be cremated. She'll sail the river Runia. We'll bury her here. Bring her to the tomb of Willis.
She deserves to be in the tomb, even if the Inquisitor desecrated it.
With her husband.
Would you help me?
Together you prepare her one last time and set her on her path to the four heavens properly. Then, when you are ready, you say goodbye.
The people of the Lows rise from their mourning as the twin moons rise in the sky. They celebrate the lives of their dead. They celebrate your return and your victory. Still, you stand removed. It would seem that as much as you have changed the world's cruelties have changed you as well.
Your funeral proceeds as it always does. From grief to revelry, you grace at your childhood home and then to the revelers, each lost in grief and laughter.
I've known you long enough to know you'd never pass up a drink.
You cock half a smile, though it pains you to do so.
I love every single person here, and I'm happy to be home. But
part of you will mourn her for the rest of your life, Aviana. We will mourn her together. But tonight, a little familial connection might serve us well.
You feel them, not just looking at you, seeing you, and seeing you longing to be with others, seeing your sadness. What's worse, you know they're right. I'll go and join the party.
fine, I'll work on my party manners, while you work on your subtlety.
You return to the festivities, to an uproar of applause. Orion's family hasn't changed a bit, you decide. They drag up their heels to dance, and they swing you with them. The drink flows and the night blurs into morning. In much the same way, what sadness blurs into contentness and familial love, how fortunate Orion's family is, how fortunate all families are. The Sacred Cloak of Innoel. Gotten honoured with the Empire now. Undead Horde -20, Elves -20. Wow. Okay, let's head back. And let's quickly gather here. There was one I'm missing still, but oh, that was in the other location. Where am I going? I don't think I've got a good enough standing with these guys. Yeah. This is what you can see in the demo as well, but don't think I have this. I can check actually. Yeah, the elves would have been before then the best place. I need to be revered with them. Yeah, definitely need to be revered, which is fine. Wonder if we can upgrade our castle now. We can with 25,000, 15,000. Can I sell some stuff to get it? Oh, it's to dismantle. It's just wood, right? Yeah. So there's no... Wow, I've got 8 skill points. So I've dropped from here. Let's go this then. I don't really care about them. So I've lost some, yeah. Just do that, just to... Yeah. I want to... Passive abilities of Aviana now affect all allies on the battlefield. That sounds pretty awesome. An enemy's hits Aviana, she inflicts a frayed on them. Wow. Okay, right, we're going to do that. We're at 50 minutes or give or take for this one. Wow, so it's an hour set one and a 50-minute one. I'm not going to, wouldn't have cut up the other one, so thank you very much for sticking through that one as well. But yeah, going to end this one here and my recording session here. Thank you very much, everyone. Please give this a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It really, really does help me out. There'll be some more Cyber's Liberations coming to you tomorrow as we push on with the story. I'm not sure how long or how much is left. One of the main sort of baddies, the Regent, is gone. We've obviously fought one in Verenator as well, so maybe there's 2 more to go. One for each of the factions, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. But still enjoying the game. It's still really, really good. Just a really good different pace for me. But yeah, there'll be some more coming your way shortly. And I hope you will see me there. And I will see you all in the next one.